live stream. Glad you could make it today. So, it's more Layton's Mystery Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy today. As we begin the 11th case, out of I believe 12. And hello Nick, how are you doing? Ooh. We're going to have to solve our own case? Case 11, Catriel Layton wanted. Chancellor Lane is buzzing. There's been a murder and Cat is the prime suspect. Is it an actual murder this time? How am I? I'm mostly good now, I think. Mostly well. You're very tempted to roll broad though. I mean, it's a very pretty card. I cannot afford to do that when I need to save for Leona's birthday and the port festival. It's definitely going to be later this year. I need that jack. Alright, let's go. The start of another lovely day. Ernest, pour us some tea, would you? Yes, miss. You seem to be in a rather gay mood this morning. Have you had some good news or something? Oh, you noticed? Is it that obvious? I thought I was managing to hide it quite well. Like a poker player. You know you were humming. Loudly. Well, I popped into the Lucky Clover up the road yesterday. You know, the boutique owned by Miss Price. Anyway, I saw the most delightful hat, but I just couldn't decide if I should buy it or not. Life's hard, isn't it? Just so hard. She was just about to close for the day, so I had to leave it. But I've been thinking about it all night. And in the end, you realised it was all a waste of time? And in the end, I decided I'm going to splash out and buy it. If she's lucky enough for it to still be there. So it's time for a trip to the Lucky Clover. I was hoping there'd be more to it than a hat. Shell, worrying about hats is not a trifling matter. It's what an English gentlewoman does, and should do. I'm very excited about it, miss. I'm sure you're going to look simply stunning in it. Thank you, Ernest. By the way, have either of you noticed there seems to be a bit of a commotion going on outside? I can hear a lot of voices, yes. Oh, there's rather a crowd gathering. I say, I wonder what's going on. Perhaps we should go and investigate. Oh, everyone seems to be gathering outside the Lucky Clover. And I don't see any tails wagging. It looks serious. I can't really see. I wonder what's going on. Miss Layton, look! There's a policeman outside the shop. The police are on the scene. Some kind of incident must have taken place then. Try not to sound too excited about that, Catriel. Yes, I dare say. Gosh, let's go and ask some of the people milling around if they know anything. Excuse me? Sorry, lad. I'm right in the throes here. Big news this is. Very big news indeedy. If this doesn't make the front page in the morning, I'll be a monkey's uncle. course I got to write the article first, but hang on. You're the lad from the Layton Detective Agency. Yes, that's right. Whatever is going on here, Douglas? Miss Layton, crikey. Sorry? Have I... Dearie me, it's her. Miss Layton's here, look. It's her, the woman herself. Can it really be true? Open bracket. Personally, I don't believe it. Close bracket. I'm glad you believe in me, Bob bracket. What have you done, Cat? Everyone's practically jumping out of their skins seeing you here. I know. I have no idea what's going on. I'll just go and ask one of the police officers. I think that will be necessary, Ernest. Someone's coming over, look. I don't believe I've ever seen him before, have you? A new police officer? He's a beanpole. The Chief Inspector. Chief Inspector Britannius. I wonder what sort of a voice he's got. Well, Miss Katria Layton, I believe, of the Layton Detective Agency. Yes, that's me. I don't believe we've met. Yeah, he does look rather stuck out, doesn't he? Britannius is the name. Chief Inspector Britannius. I'm from Scotland Yard. Oh, well, pleased to meet you, Chief Inspector. There's quite a crowd here, isn't there? What's happened? Don't speak to me, please! It's against protocol to converse with suspects. So I'm a suspect. Suspects? No, I'm... Katria Layton! I am arresting you on suspicion of perverting the course of justice and... No, you can't arrest Miss Layton. The pound for cat. Just a moment, please, Chief Inspector. What am I even accused of doing? Why are you arresting me? Please. You're a suspect for the murder of Clover Price, proprietress of the Lucky Clover. Miss Price? The Lucky Clover? Murder? Murder? Case 11. Katria Layton, wanted. You mean Miss Price has been killed? Impressive acting, love. But don't you think you're rather overplaying it? I know you did it. I didn't know anything about this until just now. Oh, really? Well, perhaps this little précis will jog some memories for you. This morning, it was reported that the proprietress of the Lucky Clover, Miss Clover Price, was lying motionless on the floor of her boutique. Police rushed to the scene, but the victim was already dead. I don't believe it. Poor Miss Price. We've managed to pinpoint the time of death as yesterday evening. And according to witnesses, you, Miss Layton, were seen entering the shop at that exact time. So, darling, what more can I tell you? Obviously it was you. Well, I did go to the Lucky Clover yesterday, you're right. I was thinking about buying one of the hats in there. But Miss Price was perfectly fine when I left. You can carry on lying to me down at the yard. Constable, take the suspect in. Yes, sir, Chief Inspector, sir. Miss Layton, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to accompany me to the station. No, Miss Layton isn't a criminal. This is madness. Ernest is right. Please hear me out. Come quietly, please, miss. Otherwise, I regret to say, I'll have to cuff you. Gosh, they really are going to arrest you, miss. Cuff me? But I'm no killer. Sorry, miss, but I have to follow procedure in these matters. You're flogging a dead dog, cat. They're not going to listen. This must be the scoop of the century. The esteemed detective Katrina Layton accused of murder. And I thought nothing could surprise me. It looks like they're determined to pin this on me. Alright everyone, stand aside please. Britannius, what the dickens is going on here? Well, what a surprise. Not. I thought you'd be making an entrance before long, Hastings. Come on, what evidence have you got that she did it? I was expecting you to protest her innocence, seeing as how she solves the majority of your cases for you. I'm not protesting anything. All I'm asking is, what proof have you got that Kat's the killer? Oh, I'll get proof, Hastings, just as soon as I get her in the sweatbox back at the yard. That's not warranted and you know it. What's with the strong-arm tactics, eh? Oh, I can't hear you. Must be because I'm in charge of this investigation, not you. You might be in charge, but I'm not gonna sit back and let you get away with coercing a suspect. Kind of looks serpentine, yes. Yes, he does a bit, doesn't he? I think he's a villain. He's definitely a villain. He did it. No, he probably didn't do it, but... Looks like there's a bit of a dogfight going on among the pigs. I have a nasty feeling that if I let that Chief Inspector Britannius arrest me, I'll be on a one-way track to jail. So I think I'm just going to make my excuses. Bye! Where are you going, darling? Not trying to skip town, are we? Bother! I'll distract them, miss. Run while you can. Thank you, Ernest. You're a lifesaver. For you, miss, anytime. Sorry, Chief Inspector, but I can't let you past me. You're trying to protect her, are you? I don't think so. Sorry, I won't budge. I can't get around him, sir. Yeah, Layton! Stop right there! Sorry, I've forgotten how. Where are you even going, cat? No idea. Yeah? Basically, as far away from here as possible. But the end of Chancer Street will do for now. Come on, Shell, get those legs working. So now we're on the run. Catriel running from the police is a terrible idea. Boop. I'm just gonna boop the sign. Boop the sign a couple more times for luck. Fugitive status achieved, yes. I mean, I am gonna look around for stuff, like hidden puzzles, before I run away. Look, Shell, there's a puzzle hiding here. You should be the one hiding. From the police, remember? Oh, but I can't leave a puzzle unsolved. It's not what a gentlewoman does. And running from the police is? Fine, alright, let's give it a go. But we really should be fleeing. It's like those times. It's one of those times when the main quest wants you to get somewhere as soon as possible, and you just wander around in the side quests. Using these 3 shapes, see if you can make 4 identical fan shapes. You can only move the squares. Select a square by pressing and holding A. Then you can drag it around or press L and R to rotate it. The fan shape is made by joining the radius of a circle with an arc to a second radius. Joining the radius of a circle with an arc to a second radius. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Like this, right? Like that. Easy.
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made for solving.
2 in each colour. You did it! Dividing the circle into 4 makes fan shapes at the top, bottom, left and right. Fantastic! How did you even manage to spot that puzzle up there in the light? It's dazzling. Very kind of you to say so, Shell. I always aim to dazzle. The great clock keeps going, no matter what happens. And I'll do the same. Cocoa conch. Ah, food. Food for our fugitiving. I'm not a killer. A killer detective, yes, but not a killer. Can I talk to the... This is no time for a chinwag, cat. If we don't get a waggle on, they'll catch us up. You're right. Let's move. Okay, we can't have a chinwag. Nope. No chinwags. Let's go. Ideal dinner on the horizon. Where do we go now? There's no time to stop and think. This is a race and we have to stay in the lead. I know, but I'm not used to being the one who's being chased. I'm usually the one doing the chasing. Ciao, Bella. A pleasure to see you again. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to listen, but you are being chased by the police. Go to Lipsky's. They will help you, I'm sure. Good idea. We'll head that way. Don't let them catch you. I know you are not the killer. No one who appreciates fine food as you do could commit such a crime. Thank you. Ciao, and be careful. I'm glad someone believes in us. Lucky that he likes you, eh, cat? Yes, all the eating here paid off. I never thought your overactive appetite would be getting us out of trouble. Anyway, no time for yapping. Let's hightail it to Lipsky's place. You're right, Shell. I can't afford to let them catch me. They think I'm a murderer. Ooh, we have our first thing. Murder. What a wonderful clue. course, Cat is not the killer of Miss Clover Price, the owner of the Lucky Clover. But who is? Is there even a murderer? Wasn't Miss Clover Price kinda old? It could have been natural causes. Ooh, a puzzle. I wish we could stop and get some breakfast. It takes a lot of calories to keep these four paws running, you know. Well, I could give you a puzzle to take your mind off it. How about this one? Hey, it's pizza preferences again. Piping hot pizza has just been delivered, so it's time to get it on the plates pronto. It's being pre-sliced, and you just need to make sure all 3 children have precisely the same amount. But, there's always a but. Each child has a particular ingredient he or she doesn't like, so you can't give them slices with toppings they won't eat. Alright, I'm going to give this big bit with bacon on it there. I can't remember how much it is per person. It's 1 full 1 and a third. So actually, I cannot hand this bit to that person because I can't get enough other slices for this child without egg on it. Yes, the pizza problem that could be solved a lot easier by just picking the bits off it. So I think if we do this, that's that first one. Have some tomato. And some bacon, and some more bacon. Actually, no, this half with just the egg on it has to go over there. This half with egg and bacon can go in the middle. Egg. Tomato. Egg. I believe that's done. There's no bacon over here. There's no tomato here. And there's no egg over here. Submit.
A good puzzle is something you have to chew over. I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog. You did it! Amazing! Thought 3 small kids could eat 4 large pizzas. Not a single slice left for me. Yeah, who would have thought 3 small kids could eat 4 large pizzas? Sometimes I overface myself with a large pizza. Well, it was a good one, wasn't it? It was interesting, I'll give you that, but it won't make me fat. You won't believe what's happened, Bess. The worst thing. A murder right here on Chancellor Lane. Oh no, that's so scary. Don't worry, Bess. I'm here to protect you. I'll keep you safe no matter what. Oh, Benji, my hero. Ah, it's always nice to see those 2 cuties. Pinstripes doesn't feed me enough. I always feel hungry when I come past this place. I might have to resort to hiding in bushes. I must remember they're here. Yeah. Rustle, 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 rustle. If we spot a police officer coming, we could jump up onto the roof and make our escape that way. Hey, it's Wooster. Maybe Wooster can help us. Ah, Miss Layton. Good day. Wooster, what a surprise to see you here. Indeed, ma'am. One is informed that you are a suspect in a murder inquiry, ma'am. Most troubling. Oh, you've heard already. News travels fast. Is that why you're here, to find out the latest? No, ma'am. Ms. White dispatched me on an errand to acquire provisions. Murder is an egregious charge, ma'am. One would like to express one's sympathies. One is in no doubt of your innocence. Thank you, Rooster. That's very sweet of you to say so. Rooster believes in us too. We've got 2 people who believe in us. I mean, 5 people that believe in us, because there's also Shirl and Ernest and Hastings. Alright. Yeah, it is nice to see characters from the previous cases, isn't it? Phew, well, we've made it this far at least.
Fugitives! How did we end up in this mess? I hate needing to flee. One's bad enough.
Puns. Oh look! Alex and Hans are both here. Let's ask them if they have any good ideas for us. Perhaps they'll know how we can slip away from here unnoticed.
They look good, but this is hardly the time for a sweet treat.
Ooh, it is time for a puzzle though. Oh look! There's a puzzle inside this house of sweets.
That's right, this is the perfect time for solving lengthy puzzles. When the police are hunting you on suspicion of murder. Perfect time.
Well, we can't ignore a puzzle, whatever the situation. Five houses. Houses A, B, C, and E are lined up in a row. Then House D is built. The diagram shows the 5 houses viewed from the side, and you can see House D in the middle of houses C and E. The diagram also shows the distance between the houses, and you can see that there are 50 metres between houses C and D. How many metres are there between houses D and E? Okay, this... And... Oh... Wait, what? That's a maths question. I'm going to assume that all of these are in meters, even though we've only been told that the 50 is in meters. This is a maths problem. This is maths, right? Because if there's 20 meters between C and E, but 50 meters between C and D, but also D is between C and E, that's a triangle. We're doing a triangle. There's no way Layton's going to make me do Pythagoras, is there? Right? Surely not. I mean, if it's I don't have enough information to do this I don't even know if this is a right-angled triangle. I don't even know if this is a right-angled triangle. How? Unless they're not actually in order. And D is actually the other side of E. And they're trying to trick me. So, I mean, in that case, it's 30. But I mean, should I just try putting in 30? And just seeing what happens?
This should do it, I think.
No. I thought as much.
Not good, Catriel, not good.
But, like, think a little more carefully about the position of each house. You're not going to make me do Pythagoras, are you? When you view the 5 houses from the side, they appear to be evenly spaced. But how would they look if you viewed them from above? You really are going to make me do maths, aren't you? Houses A, B, C and E are built in a row, but House D is not part of it. Yes. But I still don't have enough information, puzzle. House D appears to be built a little further back. Oh, wait. Wait, I think I have an answer. I think I have an answer. I don't actually have to properly do maths. I just thought, okay, so yeah. The thing is, technically there is not enough information in this puzzle to give me the answer, because technically there's more than one. Is there more than one different way you could do this, really? Actually, I suppose there isn't actually. The answer's 50. It's an equilateral triangle. Well, not equilateral, no. Isosceles? It's got 2 sides the same length and 1 side that's not. I don't remember. The answer's 50.
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made for solving.
I still feel like technically there wasn't enough information in that puzzle. Houses D and E are the same distance apart as houses C and D. D is bigger than the other houses, but it's set further back and looks about the same size due to perspective. I see! It's also big and far away. Ooh, a recipe for apple crumble.
Can we move on now?
Even in a crisis, you have to find time to keep your mind sharp, Shirl. I do note a recipe for apple crumble, which makes me want to go into ideal meal quickly. Oh, I thought that was going to go for him. Because he was the one who liked British stuff, right? Let's see if Hastings, because Hastings is happy with everything except the dessert. So let's try apple crumble for Hastings.
When I invited my little lemon out on our first date, I hadn't a clue where to take her. So I decided to try Chinatown. This has reminded me of what a corker of a meal we had there. It was just the dessert they didn't get right. But then we went to a little cafe where they served a top-notch apple crumble. Yeah, this is really gonna hit a sweet spot.
Oh, good. I am glad it's what you were hoping for, Inspector. You see, there's no puzzle us Laytons can't solve. From regicide to rekindling romances, the Layton Detective Agency takes any case. It was Hastings. Cool. We fixed Hastings' meal. You wonder if it fits the... I don't think it fits the kiddie meal. I don't think apple crumble is a kiddie meal. Right. I managed to use it to fix one thing, so let's stop there. It might go in one of the other ones, I'm not sure, but we'll look at that later.
That's not the right time! Oh, I see, it's not a real clock. It's another licky lips wafer invention.
Ooh, fashion farthings in the bin. All those boxes must be for cakes and other goodies that customers can buy. Alright. Let's talk to this Lipsky brother. Or both of them, that looks like. Ah, detective, I hear news. Me and Bratsy have been worried about you. You are a murderer? Police are saying this. I know. That's why I had to get away, but now we're on the run. No, yes, but we know you are not killing women. Thank you. It's so nice that people believe in me. We want to help you. The police are chasing her, Bratsky. What is best way for her to escape? In a cake? We could escape in a cake. Like one of those big cakes that they have people popping out of. No, yes, I have idea, if you can work out. Ah, puzzle time. Amazing breakout. Can you find your way through the maze? To get from the starting point at the bottom left to the goal at the top right, you need to break through one section of wall. Slide the circle over the section of wall that you think needs to be destroyed. Okay. I'm just gonna follow this for a sec. So, what if we broke through there? No, we still couldn't get through. Okay. What about somewhere down here? No. Right, I'm gonna trace from here. Oh! Hey! Right, okay, I believe it's here. So you go yeah.
This puzzle's got some bite. I ain't nothing but a hound's dog.
You did it. You found your way through the maze. This looks to be some kind of treasure chamber. No, yes, you tried plan? I think police will not catch you this way. Bratzy, wait, your plan will not work. Why do you say this? You have better idea? You are always being the smart Alex. Smart Alex. Uh-oh, they'll start baring their teeth before long. If detective wants to escape from police, think the better way. More advice about evading the law. Amazing Breakout 2. To get from the starting point, we need to break through 2 sections of wall this time. Okay, well, one of them is probably around here, but maybe that would be 3. One, 2, 3. Doodly-doo-doo. No. Ah, yes. Here. Doodly-doo-doo, doodly-doo-doo-doo. And here. So, yes, the sound effects are necessary. Walking sound effects.
This puzzle's got some bite. That was too easy.
You did it! You found your way through the maze. If a maze is so tricky that you have to destroy walls to reach the end, it must surely be hiding some extremely valuable treasure. Sound effects remind you of Pac-Man. Thanks, I think. I'm not sure what I was basing them on, but that sounds about right. No, yes, you solved puzzle. You see? This is good way to escape from police. Wait, Bratzy, your way is not working either. What must she do then? How does she stop police from catching her? Maybe we need a completely new idea. Not running away. Something else. New idea. Ah, yes, I have answer. What are you thinking, Bratzy? We hide detective and dog in shop. In place police do not look. Hide us? But where? In here. What do you think? Is it in the bear? In there? Really? I don't know. A cat and a dog in such close proximity. There is no time for arguing. In! All right. Come on, Shell. Hello, what have we here? 2 likely lads. Haven't seen a certain Catria Layton by any chance, have you?
Detective from agency down street? No, yes. No, yes. Are you taking the Michael, sir? Come on, spit it out. Where is she? Taking the Michael. I've never heard it as the full name before. Actually, I might have. It's somehow funnier than just taking the mickey. She came through shop and exited through back entrance. She went out through the back. Lads! Out the back, lads! After her! Good! Stupid police are gone. Detective and dog, you can come out now. It was the bear! Phew, that was a real struggle. Sorry, inside of giant teddy bear was too small for you, I think. I remembered when I made this teddy bear cake, there is big space inside, but not big enough. Oh, it wasn't too bad space-wise. It was just a struggle not to eat any of it. It smells so good. I really thought she was going to start nibbling at any moment. Alex, Hans, thank you both so much. You've really thrown the police off the scent. It was nothing. I am happy my giant teddy bear cake is useful for something. I still cannot believe Clover Price was killed. It is a very sad day. She was a difficult woman sometimes, but I don't think people have problem with her that makes them kill her. No, I know what you mean. The same thought crossed my mind too. Who could have wanted Miss Price dead? No time to think of this now, Detective. Police are all behind shop. Now is the chance for you to escape. That cake is forever inedible. I don't think it was edible in the first place. Remember how long it's been there? Yes, you're right. Thank you again. Bye. Killed out of spite. The Lipsky brothers claim Price was a difficult woman, but not likely to have been killed by someone out of malice.
Where to now, Killer Kitty?
So... well... Aha, I've got it. We head to the river.
The Thames? Yeah, fishing at a time like this. Great idea.
No, look! There are police searching for me everywhere. If we don't use our heads, they'll find me. That's why I'm suggesting the river. If we get on a boat, we can get far away from here in no time.
A boat? That's actually a good idea.
I know. I'm impressed with myself. Come along then, to the river. On the move. Well, we've made it this far without being caught.
The wharf is on the other side. Over the bridge, Cat, quick!
Out of luck. There's no one on the boat, so we can't hitch a lift. I mean, you could hide on it. It's busy with tourists as usual here. People coming to see London Bridge.
Oh dear, why are you looking so miserable? I'm sick. Homesick. I just received a letter from my family in Sangrio. Oh, I see. No, I cannot let myself be unhappy. I am selling Popanos. Popanos are unhappy, are like oil and water. And I also have a new puzzle for you. It came with the letter from my family. Try it. Show me how you work your magic with the puzzles. I love triangles. How can we make the shape in the image by using equilateral triangles of any size? What would be the minimum number of triangles required? 4. It's 4. It's one big triangle with 3 tiny triangles put on top of it. Rather than the 6 that you'd have to do to make it out of 6 of the same size. But it's 4. It's definitely 4.
This is an interesting one. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
You did it! If you imagine the small triangles have cut parts out of the big triangle, this forms the shape in the original image. Yay! Easy triangles. When I see you smiling because of the puzzle, it makes me smile too. I have to be happy to sell the Popanos. Well, I'm glad I could help. Good luck selling your lovely trinkets. Can I ask, do they sell well? Please, don't ask me that question.
In other words, nope.
But I'm not about to give up. One day, the whole world will want to buy my Popanos. There will be a Popano boom. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Ah, Mr. Shady. Apparently something happened down Chancellor Lane this morning. Do you know anything about it? No, not really. I just heard there was a big stir about something, but I don't know what. It sounds like the news hasn't spread this far yet, Shirl.
It will, though. It's just a matter of time.
Yep, which does mean we need to make our way away. The grass here is always cut very tidy. I must have Ernest cut the grass on Chancellor Lane. Right, onto Tower Bridge.
Finally, we made it.
We can't breathe a sigh of relief yet, Shirl. Look, there's a policeman on the bridge.
Do you think he's looking for us?
I'm not sure. Let's stay out of sight and watch him for a while. It's PC Beat. Which means he probably is here for us. There's as much traffic crossing the bridge as ever. It's such a beautiful day today. Tourists will be going up to the viewing platform in their droves. Ooh, a lot of hippies. And let's talk to Shell's friend.
Hey, Hound! You're not in a good place, huh? I hear your owner's a killer. News travels fast around here, doesn't it? But don't be led astray by everything you hear. For starters, Kat's no killer. But more importantly, she's not my owner.
Yeah, well, sorry if I got the wrong end of the stick, Hound. So how's it all gonna work out then, huh? You got a plan?
We'll work something out. Alright, I've got to shake a paw now. See you.
NPC meet.
Is he even blinking? If we try to cross the bridge, he'll spot us instantly.
No doubt all the other bridges across the river are being patrolled as well. It looks like we're out of luck on that front.
But if we can't use the bridges, how can we get to the other side?
How to get across without the police noticing? Aha! How about something like this? Bridge over troubled water. A triple jump athlete has decided to wow his girlfriend by leaping across a river on floating planks to propose. On the first hop and the second skip, he can go either forward, left or right, one plank, changing direction if necessary. But on the last jump, he has to continue in the direction he's already moving, leaping over one plank to the plank beyond. He intends to repeat this several times in order to reach the pink plank in front of his girl on the other side. So, where should he start? Okay. Hop, step, jump. So if he starts here, he can go like hop. Wait. Are we counting getting onto the first plank as the first thing? Or is it the one that the arrows, it must be the one the arrow's pointing to, right? So hop, step. We can't do that way. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, nope. Alright, B. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, nope. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Step, nope. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step. C maybe? Step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump, I think it's C. I think it's C. Confidence level low.
This is an interesting one. What's the matter with me today?
I can't visualize this one properly. Not C. Okay. Alright, I need a hint. I need a hint. Because you can't change direction on the third jump, you need to consider the third move of each set when planning the second skip. Yeah? Let's try starting at the closest point, C. Hop up onto the first plank. Oh, okay, okay. So getting onto the first plank is the first thing. We're not starting on a plank. Right, that's what I needed to know. Okay. So hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. No.
Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, no. Hop, step, jump. Step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, no. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, no. Hop, step, jump. Hop, nope. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, nope. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, nope. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, nope. Hop, step, nope. Step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, nope. I'm very lost. I can't do this. You're right, it's a tough puzzle. Try starting from D instead. Hop up, skip up, jump up. Hop left, but skip and jump up. After that you can hop left, but it's the end of the road, Romeo. Well, yeah, that's also not helpful. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, nope. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hop, step, jump. Hey, I can go in a circle. Hop, step, jump. Hop, no. Yeah, I'm gonna just have that master hint, please. Thank you. So it's just A and B left. Let's try starting from A. Hop up, then skip and jump right. Then hop up and skip and jump right again. Then repeat that one more time. Next to hop right, then skip. Okay, alright. So it's A or B. Hop, step, jump. Wait. I lost what it said on the hints. Upright, upright. Okay. Hop, step, jump. 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 Okay, it is A. It's A.
I've seen how to solve this now. And that's how it's done.
You did it! With a hop, skip and a jump, and I will, the job is done. Congrats! I think it'll work, Shell. This way we'll be able to get across to the other side of the river without anyone spotting us. Oh, it's Inspector Hastings, look!
So maybe that copper wouldn't have arrested you after all.
I don't know. Let's listen in on their conversation.
Have you seen her?
No, sir. No sign of Miss Layton anywhere as yet. Do you think she really did it, sir?
What are you talking about, Constable? Of course she didn't do it. Something funny's going on here. Just think of all the cases we've been scratching our heads about that she's helped us solve, eh? Alright, sometimes she plays the fool, but her heart's in the right place. She's not bent, I'm sure of that. My little lemon said it in all. Cat doesn't just try to solve her cases, she's always thinking about what's best for everyone involved. She's a rare gem, that woman. It's blindingly obvious she isn't a killer.
Yes, sir, I think so too, sir. The thing is, Chief Inspector Britannius is completely convinced that she did it. I don't know what he thinks he's playing at these days. To be honest, sir, I haven't seen much of him lately. You seem to have been in the limelight a lot more, Inspector Hastings. When I arrived at the scene to find him there, I was quite excited. But then it came to this pretty pass. We used to enjoy a bit of friendly competition, Britannius and me. But I don't know what's going on in his head anymore. Anyway, the point is, as far as I'm concerned, Kat's innocent. Personally, I'd like to bring her in and work through it all. We'd soon show she was innocent, I reckon. But Britannius is the investigating officer on this one. And the way he's banging on, I don't fancy Kat's chances if she shows up at the yard. If only we could find her, I could warn her to stay away for now. Come on, Constable, let's look elsewhere. Yes, sir, very good, sir.
Old Super Snitch is headed off.
So, Inspector Hastings believes I'm not guilty.
Well, you have worked on a lot of cases together now. He knows you as well as anyone.
Well, a rare gem. Look at me, I'm blushing.
We haven't got time to sit here and watch your tail wag, Cat. Let's get over that bridge.
Oh, yes, good point. We must hurry to the wharf. To the footpath by the river first, actually. No sign of police along here.
Yeah, so let's get to the wharf while the going's good.
But first, let's look around here for clues. I mean, puzzles. Hint coins. Let's use a few. Although I still feel like I've got plenty. I've been seeing a lot of coppers about today. Hello again, Mr. Fisher. Do you happen to know what they're investigating? What they're investigating? Now you ask. I feel I did hear something. Oh, maybe I didn't. Yes, I think I did.
A simple yes or no, that's all we're looking for.
Wait, maybe I did hear something. Yes. I might be able to fish it out from the depths of my memory, you never know. Give me a minute. Oh no, really, it's no problem. If you don't know, it really doesn't matter. It sounds like word hasn't reached these parts yet, Shell.
It sounds like nothing's reached his parts, ever. Anyway, we're chasing our tails here, let's get to the wharf. No sign of police on the opposite bank. We're in the clear for now.
Alright, onwards. Alright, see you around. Good luck with the tech support. Finally! Alright, we've made it to the wharf, and we just need to find a boat. Saying goodbye first, darling. Chief Inspector Britannius, what are you doing here? It's really very simple, Catriel. Rather like your mind. I told the Chief Inspector you'd definitely attempt to escape by boat. Emiliana! Emiliana? How did you know, though? I am a professional profiler, you know. It was simply it was a simple matter of analysing your behavioural patterns. It was obvious that you tried to think of a devious way to escape capture, a way to flee as far as possible with the least effort. In other words, a boat. And don't forget that I have the dubious pleasure of spending a lot of time in your company. I had plenty of data for my analysis. Well, excellent job, Emiliana. You've obviously been paying close attention to the way I work. I'm not sure why you're happy. You do realize what this means, I presume? Oh, yes, of course. Why did you run away in the first place? You've successfully managed to implicate yourself by doing that. The Chief Inspector was already convinced that I was guilty. Well, as a colleague, let me give you some advice. Come back to the yard, turn yourself in. I appreciate the words of wisdom, Emiliana, but sorry, I'm not turning myself in. Va bene, I had already deduced that that would be your answer. But it's futile to run, and in any case, it would be better for everyone if you'd come in and clear this up. Well, we won't know how futile it is unless I try. Right, ladies, I think we've had enough of a chit-chat, don't you? You're not getting away from me again, Miss Layton, not a chance. Amazing what people will do to advance their careers. What did you say, Perfetti? Nothing. He's Chief Inspector. How much further can he advance his career, Emiliana?
What's our move, Cat?
Good question. I think we're in a pickle.
Katria Layton, give up! I'm going to arrest you now.
Sorry, I was never very good at giving up.
But there's no way out, just like in this little puzzle here.
In plain sight. You're out on the plains. Suddenly, you notice you're surrounded by 3 lions. They already have their eyes on you. However, for some reason, they won't attack if two or more of them are in the same straight line distance away from their prey. You need to use this to your advantage so that you can make your escape. Find a route to the exit, moving 1 space at a time vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. They won't attack if they're both the same distance. Okay, so 1 this way. This way again. This way a 3rd time. Then diagonally across to here. Diagonally across to here. Diagonally across to here. Then what? Up? Or over here? Oh yeah, over here then, if I go to here... No, that's not quite the same. Distance. They won't attack if 2 or more of them are the same straight line distance from their prey.
I go up there? I don't know. It's definitely to here, but then I'm not quite sure beyond that. Can I stand here? That's a diagonal across a 2x5. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So there, there, and then into the exit.
This should do it, I think. And that's how it's done.
You did it! You're safe now. What a relief.
You found a solution, but your back's up against the wall. You should be foundering.
Sorry, I did say I wasn't good at giving up, didn't I? Bye!
Stop! Catching it, Layton, stop!
Run, Shell, run!
Where are you going? The boat's the other way.
We can't get away on a boat now. The police will be waiting for us. We have to give up on that idea. Let's head for Bowling Hill instead. Are we going to be working our way through every map in the game?
Bowling Hill? I think I'd rather let the cops get us.
It'll be fine, and all the narrow little streets will help us evade capture. Even if the police follow us, it'll be much easier for us to hide somewhere.
All right then, if you say so. What are you all just standing there for? After her! I'll offer a handsome reward to the first few to capture.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir. There's no need to panic, Chief Inspector.
But we had her. She was within our grasp and she slipped away.
Don't worry, just leave it to me. I have a good idea of where Catriel will go next. Rather than chasing her blindly, let's head her off. That's a far more effective plan.
Yes. I like the cheeky way you think, Perfetti. So where's that murderer running to?
It's quite simple. Catriel will try to hide in... Thirst for success. Chief Inspector Britannius is desperately pursuing Cat. According to Emiliana, he's driven by a powerful desire to succeed. One minute the place is crawling with peelers, the next they've all disappeared. The police, you mean? Do you happen to know where they went? Sorry, lass, that I don't. It all looks so peaceful out there. Poor Miss Price, I hope she can rest in peace. What puzzle? Oh look, there's something coming out of that boat's funnel.
Smoke? I mean, it's just a guess, but...
Yes, there's smoke, but there's also a puzzle in there too. Perhaps we should give it a try. Robots take the cake. 3. Make sure the factory robots place strawberries on all the cakes passing by on the conveyor belts. When you select a robot, it places the strawberry in its hand on the closest cake. It then prepares a strawberry for the conveyor belt on its other side. Control the robots and place strawberries on every cake. Robots do nothing if there is no cake in position, and you can't operate the same robots twice in a row. Okay. I want to start here. Then here. 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 Over there. This one. one. That one over there. This one here. That one there. That one over that side. This robot. That robot. This robot. That robot. This one. That one. No! So close. That one. Okay. Da-da-dum! Oh, the cakes have been strawberried.
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made for solving.
You did it! A robot jumps into the delivery van so it can see all the customers' happy faces. Oh, it's so smoky. I'm glad we don't have to spend any more time on that puzzle.
So am I. My coat's going to stink for weeks.
Another hint coin there. Another hint coin there.
If it comes to it, we might have to jump in and swim for it. I'm pretty good at doggy paddle.
Yeah, but you don't want to jump in the Thames, Shell. It's not sanitary.
Isn't this the same boat that was here last time? Do you think it ever actually takes its cargo anywhere?
Good question, Shell. Good question. To Bowling Hill. Nearly there, Shell. We've made it to Bowling Green at least.
My nuts, Whisker.
I think I'd better stash my bicycle somewhere so the police don't find it.
Good idea. It's not like we can go back to the river or Chancellor Lane. We'll have to lie low here for a while.
Oh!
What? Is it the pigs?
No, look! That's Hans over there, isn't it?
Hans? You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Detective, so stupid police still haven't caught you. Good. Yes, we've managed to outrun them so far, Hans. In no small part thanks to you and your brother. But what are you doing here? Working. I fixed a statue. Really? I didn't know you did that kind of work as well. I do all work. We do not drink only tea like you British, and you should not be wasting time here. Go into back streets where it is hard to find you. Yes, that's my plan. I wish you luck that stupid police don't find you. Thanks, Hans. Bye.
So now we head into the dark and dingy back streets of Bowling Hill.
Exactly. Come along. I mean, first we have a look around. I wonder if there's any special significance to the spiral shape of this plinth. It's very unusual. Oh man, he's still having to hold the enormous... he's still having to hold the weight of that enormous globe.
Look, Cat, there's a puzzle hidden in that street lamp.
Oh, well spotted, Shell. Let me just see if I can solve it quickly. Ghosts and Gifts 3. I don't remember a Ghosts and Gifts 1 or 2. A little girl is desperate to win a soft toy at the fairground, so she's trying her hand at a game involving ghosts and gifts. You have to line up all the gifts horizontally, vertically, or diagonally to win. But if you accidentally make a line of ghosts while you're shuffling things around, you lose. You can move the ghosts and gifts up, down, left, or right into any empty space. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have a limited number of moves as well. No, I accidentally made a line of ghosts. Trying to make a diagonal. I don't have enough turns. I'm like 3 turns short. Maybe it's not a diagonal like that. Feels like it should be a diagonal though. Ooh, maybe. It is a diagonal. There we go. I just had to go about it a different way.
This should do it, I think. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
You did it. That was a real challenge. But just look at the little girl. She can barely contain her excitement at winning the prize. Barely.
There are puzzles everywhere, aren't there? If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll never need to be a bored collie again.
Exactly. So let's see how many more we can find. If nothing else, it takes my mind off other things. Like running from the cops. Although maybe we should be keeping our mind on running from the cops. The hedge looks quite tidy, really, which is unusual for Bowling Hill. Alright. Up to Bowling Hill proper. I think we can finally lower our guard a little now, Shell.
Oh yeah? There's no way the police would spot us here. Are you barking? but still right out in the open.
I suppose you're right. This probably is a little too exposed still. Let's head down some of the smaller streets to somewhere less obvious. I'm not sure I want to go up into a dead end. That seems like a bad idea. Look at all the empty bottles in here. Is this old wooden box a substitute rubbish bin, do you think? Clearly. Ooh, a puzzle.
Do you think this fire hydrant works?
I'm sure the Bowling Hill Self-Defense Force checks this kind of thing. Don't they? Anyway, even if water doesn't come out of it anymore, puzzles do. Look. Puzzle 150. Crate crowding 2. Oh, it's this again. You need to get through the storeroom, but there are countless crates of different shapes and sizes blocking your way. Select a crate and hold down A to move it up, down, left or right. Clear a path through the storeroom from the entrance at the top left to the exit at the bottom right. This is gonna take me way longer than it's supposed to take, 'cause I'm bad at this kind of thing, apparently. Oop. Let's put that there. Let's shift this small box down so that we can shift. Actually, shifting this is probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Shift this over. Let's pull that up. Then we can pull this back. Pull this small one down here. Move this in there. Move this across here. This up. This up. This across. I'm not certain this is helping, but cross down. Move this across, and now I can't move anything. Move this down. Move this back over here. Move this back over here. Put the big crate up there. It's across there. Pull this over here. Put this down here. Put this in there. This over here. This across here. Ooh, I'm close. I'm close. I can feel it. Close, but not quite right. I think I'm way less close than I thought I was. I've just entirely blocked everything in. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I think I need to restart from the beginning. I think I've messed this up completely. Apparently I can't undo more than 10 moves at once. Yikes. Can't you just squeeze through that little gap there? That would be great. Try again. Right, back to the start. This across and that up. Move this across here. I think I need to end up with this down here anyway, so that we can open up the space there. So now if I move these two down, that down. Move this down. Actually, maybe not down. No, it's got to move down. Goes across there. That goes up. Ooh, wait a second. Do. Nope, we've still got that problem. Okay, actually, this down here, that's across there. That up there, this up into there. Ooh, no, still not quite right. Up. I thought I was onto something for a moment, but I'm not. That's up into there. It's up there. That over there. Let's put this across a sec. That over there. That's that way. Down. Almost. I feel like I'm so close. So close and yet so far. Right, I'm gonna have to get some hints. There's a way to solve this puzzle in just 11 steps. To begin with, shove the long, thin crate at the top left, hard up against the top wall. So we start by putting that there. The only thing we can then move is this one. And then this. Then we can pull this down by one, maybe? That across. Push this up here. That up there. That across there. This down into here. Nope. More hints, please. Continuing on from hint 1. Also bring the large square crate that was next to the long one you just moved up towards the top left corner, but leave a gap in front of the entrance. Now move the small square crate near the centre along the path you've created all the way to the entrance. Okay, so this up like that. This comes all the way around. Right, so that comes all the way All the way around. Hints again, please. Continuing on from hint 2. Now shift the L-shaped crate just under centre, up and to the left, and the now free L-shaped crate on its right to the left as well. That should have made you some space over on the right hand wall. So we move this up and to the left, and this to the left. That does make me some space to move that up. Can I then move this across? This down, that down and across. That's across there. This down here. Oh, it's so close. So close and yet not quite right. Right, that down to that corner. This down and across here. That across there. And this into this space right here. For apparently 12
This
moves.
should do it, I think. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
You did it. Nothing can stop you from traversing the storeroom. Nothing. That took way too long. That's so much better. I knew it would feel like this once I'd solved it.
That's what I say to myself after a nap.
Well, sorry, Shell, but there's no time for napping now. The police are probably hot on our tails? No, hot on our heels.
It's that ratty tailor, Mrs. Slow's place. If you want to make a swift getaway, avoid her place. She hasn't blocked up that mouse hole then. I call it bone idle.
Knocked the lid off the thing. Alright. Into the alley! No, sorry. Into the alley! There we go.
Alright, now we can pause for breath. We should be safe here. Well, safe-ish.
Yes, let's just have a little rest.
Uh-oh, someone here.
What? Where? Oh yes, over there, it's... Ratman!
Is that an old oil drum? Looks like it's just been thrown away here. I don't imagine anyone's going to retrieve it now.
Ah, some good old bother boots. We could do with them. A puzzle.
I can't tell if this is junk or something someone's still using.
Well, it looks like it's operational, so I'd say it's probably still in use.
And it's hiding a puzzle too, if I'm not mistaken.
Stop the bomb. The timer on the bomb is ticking away. Apparently it can be stopped if you connect the numbers 1 to 6 in order. If you find a number panel, if you select a number panel, it changes colour. Find a sequence of numbers somewhere in the grid to stop the bomb. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't connect that to a 6. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can't go diagonally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No. This 6 doesn't have a 5. This 6 has a 5. Here, yes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This puzzle's got some bite. That was too easy.
You did it. The timer has stopped. What a relief. Ooh, a recipe for tandoori chicken.
It's actually quite impressive that someone's still trying to keep this old thing going.
That's true. It's important not to let things be thrown away just because they're old and looking a bit sorry for themselves. I could go into Ideal Meal and try and do something with the tandoori chicken, but I'm not sure immediately what to do with it.
Look at all these old tires. Maybe I could make some kind of dogmobile.
If it's all the same, I think I'll take the Ratmobile. No, it's no use. The door's shut fast. Right. Let's ask Ratman for help.
Like a rodent from the gutter he appears. Crooks and villains tremble in fear. The powerhouse of justice is here. Ratman!
I know that voice. Is that you, Mr. Chance?
Mr. Chance, perhaps at first glance, but no! Join the dance! I'm Ratman!
Sorry, yes, of course. Phew, I'm glad it's you though, Mr. Ratman, and not the police.
I was out for a stroll, on patrol, looking for a troubled soul. And I'd wager I found one, judging by that face so glum.
Well, the thing is, the police are after me because they think I murdered Clover Price, the owner of the Lucky Clover on Chancellor Street. I didn't do it, of course, obviously.
That's the pits! Those rotten crits! Accusing you of a crime you didn't commit. Aha! But don't let your spirits fall. I'm well aware of all the deeds you've done, and so are the good people of London. Everyone knows Catriel Layton's nose is as clean as they goes. So stand tall, rise above it all.
Thank you, Ratman. You've given me the strength to carry on.
Good to hear. Have no fear. Sooner or later, you'll be in the clear.
Yes, I'm innocent and I believe that the truth will prevail in the end. Although being on the run like this, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to happen. How long am I going to have to remain a fugitive? Who's going to prove that I'm innocent?
Talking to yourself again, Cat?
Yes. Yes, I am. I can't believe I've been so blind. There is no one else who's going to prove my innocence. No one else except me.
Aha! A bulb lights in our heroine's noggin. The answer to the riddle comes a-knocking. Yes, Miss Layton, it falls to you, but no one's better at getting out of a stew. Justice will be served in due course.
Thank you, Ratman.
So how are you going to do it then, Cat? How are you going to clear your name?
By investigating the case and determining who the real culprit was, of course. So we must go straight back to Chancellor Lane.
Brilliant idea! Hornet's Nest are such fun things to walk into.
If I don't investigate the scene of the crime, I'll never be able to prove that I didn't do it. We have to get inside the Lucky Clover. I know it's dangerous, but it's a risk we're going to have to take.
All right. I don't want to rain on your parade. It was your light bulb moment after all.
But the question is if Emiliana has figured that out before us. Thank you, Shirl, and sorry you've been dragged into this.
I can't have you making exceptions to the any mystery solved motto just because the mystery relates to a member of the pack. Otherwise, there's no hope of you making any progress on the conversational canine case, is there? And anyway, I just don't like that Britannius. I just want to bite him.
You and me both, Shirl. You and me both.
How dare he accuse you of being a murderer? He's really taking the biscuit. So I say let's find the real killer and show that so-and-so up for being so sure of himself and so wrong.
Yes, I'm so in agreement with you.
All right then, Chancellor Lane, here we come.
Proof of innocence. Ratman makes Cat realize she must prove her innocence rather than running away. She and Shirl resolve to return to the scene of the crime. Before we return to the scene of the crime, I need to go get myself another drink, and I will be back shortly. So let us return to Chancellor Lane. Luckily it wasn't the police then.
No, so back to our home country, yes?
I just need to get my bike, Shell. Oh no!
Hey!
Good old Indiana Jones chased by a boulder. See? A whole new ball game. Alright. Get away from the giant ball. It will take a particular route, starting in the top left and going down to the bottom right. If you're hit by the ball or have nowhere left to go, you lose. The ball and the bike move at the same time. On each turn, they move one square. The bike can't travel through any squares it's been through before. Okay. So what if... Nope, that's not gonna work. This way. Up. Up. Across. Across. Down. Across. Hooray!
I've seen how to solve this now. Puzzles are made for solving.
You did it! You managed to dodge it nicely.
Put the doggy in the basket!
Hans didn't do a good job repairing that statue, did he?
That was too close for comfort.
It was a little more exciting than I'd bargained for. We were very nearly flattened. Surely the police couldn't have been behind that, could they?
Hard to believe they'd use such rough tactics, but who else could have done it?
It was a bit over the top for the police, though.
Maybe they're just so desperate to catch you they've lost all sense of what's right and wrong.
Maybe. Anyway, we better be on the lookout for more dangers. Alright, come on then. Let's hurry back to Lucky Clover now. What if Miss Clover died from a trap meant for us? What if the hat was poisoned? Someone's trying to take out Miss Layton. And yet, because Cat decided not to buy the hat, it didn't get it.
There's not a police officer in sight here on Chancellor Lane.
Well, that's a surprise. I was sure they'd be out in force here waiting for me to come back.
Do you think he's given up on trying to catch you?
Chief Inspector Britannius? Not likely. He doesn't strike me as the type to give in easily.
No, agreed. He's a dogged one, all right.
Ciao, Signorina. What are you doing back here? Oh, sorry.
I know you tried to help me get away before. There's just something I need to do at the scene of the crime. But maybe it's been solved already. Is that why there are no police around here now?
I wish it had, but I haven't heard of anything like that. There were police up and down the whole street until not long ago, but suddenly they all disappeared.
I can smell a trap.
I see.
I wonder where they all went.
Well, let's not waste our chance to get inside the Lucky Clover, shall? Come along.
Yes, to the Lucky Clover. And hopefully not walking into a trap.
There aren't even any police in the shop now.
At the scene of the crime, you'd expect at least 1 or 2 odds to be here, wouldn't you? Well, this is your chance then, isn't it? Get investigating.
Oh no, it's a chalk outline. Oh no. Everything looks neat and tidy in here as usual. No sign of a break-in or anything.
What is it, Cat? Have you found a clue to the identity of the real killer?
No, not a clue. The opposite. A puzzle. Bead tangle. To make some items of jewellery, this girl needs various pieces of cord, each with 1 red bead on them. Using a special cutter that cuts in a circular shape, get the lengths of cord ready with just 1 cut. The cord is not joined up anywhere you can't see. Press and hold A to pick up the circle and move it to the place where the cutter needs to be used. The cord cut off inside the circle is not required. Okay, each with 1 red bead on them. Okay, so this line here has 2 red beads on it, so we've definitely got to cut that. And this one here also has 2 red beads on it, so you've got to cut that. Oh right, it's a really tiny circle. So yeah, if we've got to cut this line and also this one, what if we cut it here? Then that cuts the 2 pieces of string that both have 2 beads on it. Right? Submit?
This is an interesting one.
No?
Oh, that's not like me.
Huh. Which lengths of cord have more than 1 bead? Yeah, I looked at that. Did I just not put it in quite the right place? Alright, so it's this one that goes like that, and it's this one that wiggly wiggles like that. Okay, I'm going to put it on a different conjunction of those 2 lines.
This should do it, I think.
No?
What's the matter with me today?
Hints. There are some lengths of cord with just 1 bead and some lengths of cord with 2 beads. First thing you need to do is figure out which ones contain 2 beads. Yeah, I figured that one out. There are 3 lengths of cord with 2 beads. There are 3. I only saw 2. Wait.
I'm clearly being blind. Okay. Oh, this one as well. That one, and the wiggly one. Okay. So it's going there. I completely missed one of
This is
them.
an interesting one. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
You did it. The cord is all ready. Time to make some jewellery.
Do you really think that puzzle was for sale here?
I don't know. That's the puzzle, isn't it? A full-length mirror so you can make sure your whole outfit coordinates. Or perhaps keep an eye on potential shoplifters. Coin? Is there one up there? No. Oh, I love this! Oh, I suppose this isn't the time to be trying on clothes, though. I mean, maybe we should be getting an entirely new set of clothes. That might help. Then we won't be wearing what the police expect us to be wearing. Selling these accessories as well. This price for this shrewd businesswoman. This price, that was a clue of a price. Do I look at the hat or do I look at the thing first? We'll look at the chalk outline first. Look, Shell, do you see the chalk outline? That must have been where she was found.
Yeah, other than that, you'd have no idea this was a murder scene.
No, it all looks completely normal, doesn't it? The displays and shelves don't appear to have been disturbed. It's hard to imagine that theft was the motive in that case.
Perhaps it was someone she knew, someone who held a grudge.
That's possible. It would explain why there are no signs of a struggle. And then this must be the hat we were after, right?
That's an awkward place to display your goods, isn't it? Or does it just look high from all the way down here?
She always used that mannequin's head up there to showcase her finest hats. Wait a minute though, that's a little odd.
What's odd, other than the workings of your mind?
Well, when I came in here last night, the hat was straight. Now it's at an angle.
Told you, the workings of your mind are odd. Who remembers something like that?
I do, and I'm sure I'm right, because I remember looking longingly at that very hat yesterday evening.
So you're saying that between then and now, someone's tipped the hat? The fiend.
That is what I'm saying, yes. And I can't imagine Miss Price doing it, so perhaps it was the killer.
Alright, I take it all back. Perhaps you're onto something. Let's investigate.
Don't mind if I do. I'll just fetch the mannequin's head down. Someone hit her with the mannequin head.
What's that?
Its head is dented out of shape, look.
Was it always like that?
I don't know. There was always a hat on it, so I wouldn't have been able to see. I wonder when it got damaged. The
hat on the mannequin's head in the isn't it Lucky Clover? In the Lucky Clover is just at a tilt now, despite being straight when Cat left the shop late last night. The head is also dented.
It doesn't sit right with me. There are no signs of anything out of the ordinary here at all, other than the outline of a dead body.
And if that's relevant, the dent in the mannequin's head.
Yeah, if it's relevant.
I wonder...
Uh-oh.
What is it, Shell?
Someone's coming in. It could be the fuzz.
And Laura, I'm right. I thought you'd be here, Catriel. Ah, Emiliana. Just as I expected. Oh, you were expecting me. Of course. You are a professional profiler, you know. I thought you'd have a hunch that I'd come back here. I don't operate on hunches, Catriel. You might, but I prefer hard facts and scientific analysis. Your profile clearly identified the fact that you'd have to come to the scene of the crime to investigate for yourself. And will Chief Inspector Britannius be joining us? No, he won't be coming. I fed him some bogus information. He's currently investigating some random and completely unrelated location. Emiliana, thank you. Oh, I see. That's probably also because Emiliana's profiling, like, if she's right about Catriel coming back here to investigate, that means that she doesn't think Catriel did it. Because if Catriel did it, she wouldn't be coming here to investigate. So it was you who cleared all the police out of Chancellor Lane, was it? You gave them a false lead. Correct. But don't imagine I did it for your benefit. At first I thought we needed to catch you in order to get to the truth of this matter. But I was wrong. Sorry? Britannius has clearly jumped to conclusions here. He hasn't investigated thoroughly enough at all. His deductions are totally flawed. All I want is to see a proper investigation carried out. No corners cut. I don't like that. In other words, you don't think I did it? I never said that. A proper investigation is all I said. That still sounds a lot like you believe I'm innocent. Va bene, let's say, for the sake of argument, that I do believe you're innocent. That would be based on evidence, not some misplaced loyalty. So, do you have any evidence? As a matter of fact, I do. I know that you've been telling the truth. That, in itself, is evidence. I can immediately tell when someone is lying. You see, it's quite simple. Just like in this puzzle. Truth lies in a box of balls. 4 people are talking next to a box with a 4x4 grid. Call them A, B, C, and D. Here's what each person says. A. There are 2 balls in each vertical line. B. There is 1 ball in each horizontal line. C. There's a ball in each of the 4 corners. D. The only person lying here is A. 2 of the 4 people are lying. Each slot can take 1 ball, so how many balls are in the box in total? D says the only person lying here is A. But I mean, that's got to be a lie because we know that 2 of the 4 people are lying. That's also got to be a lie. Because if A is lying about there being 2 balls in each vertical line, then C would also be lying about there being a ball in each of the 4 corners. So therefore D is lying, which means that A and C must be telling the truth. Because if D was lying
that the only person lying is A. And we know that 2 of the 4 people are lying. A and C's statements agree with each other, so if one of them was lying, the other one would also have to be lying. And since we know D is lying, A and C can't also be lying because only 2 people are lying. So, A and C are telling the truth. There's a ball in each of the 4 corners, there's 2 balls in each vertical line. Which means that there must be 8 balls. The 4 in the corners and 2 in each of the middle vertical lines for A to be correct.
This is an interesting one. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
You did it. There are 8 balls in total. Only A and C's stories tie in with one another. B and D were lying. Honesty is the best policy. So you're a walking lie detector, Emiliana. I see you haven't lost your sense of humour despite being the focus of a manhunt. Allora, as a favour, I'll show you some interesting data. This is the autopsy report.
Does it say she's dead? I knew that already.
Let's see. Look at this. She suffered a blow to the head. So the fact that that mannequin head is dented is important. And bruising to the chest.
What does all that tell us?
Bruising to the chest. Yes, that's something of a mystery, I admit. If I'm reading this correctly, the chest injuries had nothing to do with the cause of death, is that right? Yes, it's unclear how this injuries came about. The cranial blow was the clear cause of death. It seems probable that the victim was struck heavily with a blunt object of some description. Anyway, that's all the information I'm able to give you. You're on your own now. Thank you, Emiliana. I really appreciate it. So I guess someone hit her with the mannequin head and, I don't know, climbed on top of her dead body to put it back in place. Don't thank me. The only reason I did this is because I can't stand to see anyone falsely accused. And my profiling clearly shows that the culprit in this case bears no resemblance to you whatsoever. Not to mention what? Not to mention that despite our differences, I can see you're obviously well-intentioned and honest. That's very big of you to say so. You are not the killer. That's what my profiling demonstrates. Now it's up to you to prove my profiling accurate. Goodbye, Catriel.
So after all that yapping, it turns out that Perfect Storm is on our side.
Yes, and she's a very valuable ally. The real puzzle now is that bruising on Miss Clover's chest. How did it get there? She died here in the shop from a blow to the head. No signs of a struggle. The dented mannequin's head on top of the cabinet, and the bruising on the victim's chest. Aha! I wonder. Alright. Thoracic bruising. Fancy word. Bruising to the thorax.
According to the post-mortem report, it was a blow to the head that killed Price, but there was also considerable bruising on her chest. Why? I think I am going with the culprit stood on her as a step to get that head back up the top. That's my guess. Yes, of course! Now I know exactly what happened here.
You do?
I do. And I can prove my own innocence. Because she's not tall enough to get it, probably.
So why was she killed? That's what's got me scratching. Scratching my head, I mean. I haven't got fleas.
The person with all the answers will be here soon enough. All we have to do is wait.
The killer's coming. Here.
Hello? Catfair Layton. Here you are. Now I've got you.
Uh-oh, he's
I was
got
right
us.
about his voice.
Right on cue. Good.
Miss Layton.
Cat!
Is it you who's got me, or the other way around?
What?
This mystery is history. Yes, the orchestrator of this plot is someone driven by extreme jealousy. Jealousy of my success. Isn't that right, Chief Inspector Royale Britannius?
His name is Royale Britannius. Oh dear.
Oh, please.
I'm enjoying the fact that I got the nasally voice right.
You're behind all this, aren't you? You're the one who set me up.
No.
And I, of course, am innocent.
What are you saying, Cat? The Chief Inspector? Really? Are you off your rocker? Explain yourself.
The two of you have always competed with one another for success in your careers. But you've been losing more and more ground each day recently, haven't you, Chief Inspector?
Because Hastings has been being helped by Catriel.
So you concocted an elaborate plan.
What plan?
When you found out that Inspector Hastings was benefiting from my puzzle-solving skills, you started thinking. You decided to frame me for murder. And discredit your rival as someone who solicits the help of criminals at the same time.
She's got it wrong, hasn't she, Britannius? I thought it was always just friendly rivalry between us. How could you do something like this? I mean, murder?
Let's not jump to conclusions, Inspector.
Ah. Is it a pretend murder?
Your colleague may be a right royale pain in the Britannius, but a murderer he is not.
A royal pain in the Britannius.
You've lost me.
Ms. Price was trying to fetch down a mannequin's head from on top of a cabinet.
Oh, so she died by accident by it falling on her head, and he arrived and tried to set it up to make it look like we did a murder.
Unfortunately, it fell on top of her, striking her a deadly blow to the skull.
But you said Britannius planned it. How could he have planned that?
You have the order of events in reverse. The Chief Inspector was the person who discovered Ms. Price's body. It was only afterwards that he conceived of this whole plan.
You really wanted to get ahead that badly?
I was born with nothing, you know. Absolutely nothing.
Really? You sound like a fancy posh man.
For me, power and prosperity is the be-all and end-all. If you beat me to the top, I'd be a failure again. And nothing. And nobody.
But Chief Inspector Britannius, you're Chief Inspector and Hastings is only an inspector. You've already won!
It It was the extent of the bruising on Miss Price's body that mystified me at first, but it was because of how hard you tried to resuscitate her.
Oh. Resuscitating.
Isn't that right?
Yes, poor woman.
So I think that proves it. A merciless competitor? Yes. A murderer? No. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hastings?
Although I do wonder what he thought, chest compressions were gonna do to help someone who, had a massive bleeding head wound.
I suppose that just about sums it up, yeah.
The incident involving Miss Price was a very sad affair all round. But the people of Chancellor Lane came through for me. Thanks to them, I was able to clear up the false accusation of murder for which I was so heinously framed. I'll never forget the faithfulness of everyone who stood by me so loyally and believed in my innocence. Save. Multiple new case coders have been added. A new case has been pinned on the office board. Multiple case coders. Oop, wrong button. Oh, yeah, there's a lot. Bowling ball blues. The bowling ball very nearly flattened Cat and Shell when it came rolling down the bowling alley. There was some suggestion it was the police's doing, but no, someone slipped up. Bratsy, is good your side? No, yes, good here. Then ball is back in position on man. Phew, lucky no one was hurt. You are always letting things slip out of your hands. You must be more careful. No, yes, it is called nominative determinism, Bratsy. Is not my fault. Why they put unstable ball statue at top of big hill? Stupid people. Just be more careful. First hand of Big Ben, and now ball of bowling man. This time I cannot fix with baking. Even I cannot make profiterole so big. Don't be stupid, Bratsy. I only asked your help to bring ball back from bottom of hill. But profiteroles. Maybe this is good idea. What are you thinking? The children I see playing in this park look out. Maybe we make them happy by giving free Lipsky profiteroles. Or maybe sweets. No, yes, all children love sweets, Bratsy. We go back to the patisserie and make bags and bags of sweets to give to children of Bowling Green. Lipsky brothers will be famous across all London for doing such thing. No, yes. Yep, that'll definitely make the children happy. Deadbeat. Back at Scotland Yard, PC Beat and Emiliana discuss how Cat was framed and what will become of Britannius. Then the constable says something wrong. Hello, what have we here? Chief Inspector Britannius arrested for falsifying evidence. Yes, no surprises there. No surprises, Miss Perfetta? Inspector Hastings already told me it was likely. And besides, I saw this coming from before. The Chief Inspector was always too driven to succeed. I always knew it would be his downfall in the end. You did? Well, blow me down with a feather. Your great profiling mind at work, I suppose. I wonder what will become of old Britannius now then, eh? No doubt he will be back before long after a suitable punishment. After all, this unfortunate incident was a result of his desire to further his career. It's not as if the man really has criminal intent. I imagine his jealousy of Inspector Hastings has been consuming him. He has probably suffered enough already. What are you staring at, Constable? Oh, do pardon me, ma'am. It's just you're normally so, well, severe, ma'am. But underneath that harsh exterior, I can see there's a gentle soul. Severe? Help! I've angered the beast! If you'll excuse me, ma'am, I have to be, up on the beat. Va bene. Now I must complete this report. First, I will have to detail how Catriel has proven her innocence in this matter. And I must make it clear that Britannius did everything humanly possible to save the victim when he found her. Allora, I suppose I can't put it off any longer. Inspector Hastings, why do you have me wasting my time on this paperwork when I could be profiling a master criminal instead? Cat conflab. The pavement in front of the Layton Detective Agency on Chancellor Lane is a favourite feline haunt, it seems. They're surprisingly perceptive. What about all the furly-burly on Chancellor Lane before? I know. Police everywhere, weren't there? And then the rabble turned up, of course. How's a cat supposed to get any sleep with that noise going on? At least it's quiet again now. Peaceful. Perfect. It's all since those new people moved in, if you ask me. You know, into that place that was empty for so long. The detectives, you mean? Yes, that's right. Those three from the Layton Detective Agency. One of them's four-legged, you know. What about the assistant, eh? Ernest, his name is. He's a real toiler, always tidying up around the place. Not to mention doing the shopping, answering the phone, making the tea. He's very domesticated. He sounds it. What a treasure. You know, that shell is the credit to the four-legged community too. Not like that handle yapper who's always barking at us cats and chasing us around. He always goes very gingerly past that bully. And do you know what? I even overheard Shell giving Yapper an earful for barking at me once. What a gentleman. I mean gentle dog. The perfect gentle dog. Talking of which, Catriel is the perfect gentlewoman too, and as bright as a button. She's solved case after case since she set up her agency. And you could never have guessed at the start how any of them were going to turn out. She's quite the star of the street. Well, she would be, wouldn't she? With a name like that, I mean. Cat? Well, that's certainly true. Do you know, the other day I was stalking past and I peeped through the window. Not like a peeping Tom, just, you know. Anyway, there she was, all alone at her desk, completely still. No doubt she was deep in thought, solving the riddle of her latest case or some such. No, she was having a catnap. Oh, a catnap. Yes, and she jolted awake and had this very far-off look in her eyes. Almost as if she was remembering a tale from her history. Really? How could you be sure she wasn't just feeling fuzzy after waking up? Well, I suppose it could have been that. Yes, perhaps you're right. You're always reading too much into things, Stripey. That's your problem. You're a perpetual overthinker. Oh no, don't get catty, you two. Anyway, I think we all agree that they're an asset to the city, these detectives. Oh yes, definitely. Things promise to get interesting around here, that's for sure. Just as long as they don't cause too much of a furore. No, we've got enough for her already. Categorically. Oh, there were so many cat puns. Rat Tail. Mrs. Slow's tailor shop was the birthplace of the Power Mouse of Justice and remains central to the Ratman franchising mission. Well, how is it now? Can you still shake it off? It should be a better fit. I've increased the chest by 8%, so you shouldn't get breathless. I've also straightened the elbows and replaced the belt leather.
Ha! My Ratman suit is once again a beaut. Mrs. Slow, you are the swiftest tailor I know.
Well, I have to be. The moment I knew there would be 5 Ratmen, I suspected I'd be working around the clock to fix all of your outfits. We can't be having a Superman in a scruffy suit now, can we? Or a superstar, or whatever you call yourselves.
When the power mouse of justice is fighting crime, you have to expect a little grime. But all us Ratman appreciate the time you give so our suits can keep their shine.
I still remember when you first came in with your drawings and asked me to make you this suit. I thought I must have gone through the looking glass and into Wonderland.
No superhero appears without a cape or ears. It's our suits so foxy that give us the moxie to fight those poxy crims.
And now you've got me dressing up to do Ratman duties too. I don't know, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
I don't like the contradiction, but it's sweeter than fiction. That's the song, if I'm not wrong. And now I must away, to once again save the day. Ratman!
Now then, where was I before I let him come in with the rain? Ah yes, this baby grow. I need to begin again. These two halves don't match. That's a we are never ever getting back together moment, if there ever was one. That's a song title. Poor Shell. Bo Bells loves animals, and she's taken a real shine to Shell. But when she won't give up on trying to teach him a trick, Shell feels hounded.
That's enough exercise for one day. My legs are only short after all. I should be heading back to the office. Anyway, for not too long, Captain Pinstripes will start to get in a flap. A dog flap.
Oh, what a cute little doggy!
Oh, great.
No need to growl at me, little doggy. I'm not going to hurt you.
You are. You're going to hurt my head. I don't do children. Sherl O.C. Combs is a man's dog. I wear a deer stalker, for goodness sake.
Do you know any tricks? Paw.
As if.
Oh, you can't do that one?
Not can't, won't. I don't know where your hands have been, do I?
Yeah, that's a very good reason for not doing that. It's really easy. Let's try again. Paw?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want to. Is the growl or the tail between the legs that throw you off?
You really can't do it, can you? Oh well, never mind. Some dogs are just cleverer than others. Don't worry.
That's right, because lifting up a paw takes so much brain power.
I'm sure I can teach you how to do it if you want. Look, you just lift up your leg and put your paw forward like this. See? Go on, give it a try. Paw.
This conversation feels very one-sided to me. I'm off.
Oh, are you going? I thought we could be friends.
Oh, all right then, if I must. Just one time. Here you are, paw.
You did it, little doggy. That's terrific. Oh, good girl.
Girl? All right, I've had it. You give a girl your paw and all she does is insult you.
Don't be a stranger
danger, girl. Come and play again sometime. I could teach you to beg and stay. Oh, I could put bows in your hair. Poor Shirl, indeed. Right, I'm gonna see what I can do with the ideal meal. So we've got a new main and a new soup. Okay, we have all the mains now. Clam and porcini chowder. Okay, I don't think that goes with this first. I think maybe we need to give that to Madame Dublé. Because it's seafood and also high calorie. Welcome back, Nick. Well, I must say, it's been some time since I felt so satisfied. The foie gras de la mer was delightful and the soup divine. I've never eaten that particular fish before, and it was wonderful with the tangy cheese, and one never tires of ice cream, of course. What an absolutely delightful menu, Catriel. First class, darling. I could dine on your brilliance daily. Oh, I am pleased that you enjoyed the meal, madame. The Layton Detective Agency prides itself on its puzzle solving as well as its menu making. How's the game then? I solved the case. Right, so we've got Madame Dublay's done. What if we swapped Emiliana's Peking duck for a tandoori chicken? Fried chicken and a tangy yogurt sauce that's only mildly spicy. But probably still too spicy for me. Let's see how she feels about tandoori chicken, shall we? That was actually very good, varied and with careful consideration of calorie intake, and excellent nutritional balance. How did you find out that I liked yogurt? It was very insightful, and yes, I remember now. My mother used to make me tandoori chicken because the sweet flavour offsets the spiciness. It pains me to say it, Catriel, but that was the ideal meal for me. Well, I'm delighted I could satisfy even you, Emiliana. You see, as the agency motto says, any mystery solved. Even a make an Emiliana out of it one. Oh dear, Emiliana, huh? Okay, we've got Emiliana's meal done. Which means we're down to these two. Meloanita. Thing is, we don't have anything new yet. We're still missing a dessert. We're not missing an hors d'oeuvre though. But I think I need to change the dessert for Merlot and Ida, because that's currently the dessert we're using for Emiliana, and I assume that everyone's is different. Actually, that could be a lie. Although actually... No, maybe we just need to change the hors d'oeuvre for Lisa. Maybe instead of the Scotch egg, it should be... Which one aren't we using in someone else's at the moment? Is it the canapes? I think it's the canapes.
you feel about prawn and salmon canapes, Lisa? I love it! This is the menu I'm going to use for my next gathering. The colourful canapes were an inspirational idea. Everyone can just pick and choose what they like. The pie-topped soup had me on the edge of my seat wondering what was underneath, and the burger was a real shocker. The cake was perfect with all its layers. I don't think I've ever had such an exciting meal before. Thank you, Catriel. You're welcome, Lisa. I'm thrilled that you liked it. The Layton Detective Agency can surprise too, you see. Any menu created. That's our new motto. Alright, so basically, we need whatever the other dessert is to put on Merlot and Edith's. So we still need to unlock one. Alright. Which means that the next thing to do is start the next case, but I want to take a quick break before then. I will be back. I'm back. Let's make a start on case 12. Diamonds aren't forever. A curious invitation arrives at the agency. It's a puzzle party to win a famous fortune. But who is the host, Lord Adamas?
Miss Layton, look what just arrived in the post. It's addressed to Professor Layton.
Oh.
Read it out, please, Ernest.
I have discovered the Richmond fortune. Now to share it out, I am arranging a puzzle-solving party to take place on Christmas Eve.
Ooh, on Christmas Eve, huh?
All those wishing to participate should come to Richmond Court. Expectantly yours, Lord Adamas.
Interesting. The legendary Richmond fortune.
Richmond fortune?
It's a very famous tale here in the city, Shirl.
The name sounds familiar from myth or something. It probably does come. Well, it must come from somewhere, but the only Adamas my brain can come to is it's the name of one of the openings, I think, to Sword Art Online I have no idea where it comes from originally, but that's the only Adamas I can think of.
There's a large palace that was built here in London by the now deceased multi-millionaire Maximilian Richmond.
Maximilian Richmond. That's definitely a multi-millionaire name. Maximum Rich.
Since his death, the place has been deserted.
You thought of King Midas.
People have long speculated that there must be a fortune hidden somewhere inside the enormous mansion. And there's been no end of breaking and entering by people trying to find it.
Apparently Adamas was a figure in Greek mythology who was in the Trojan War. That's all that Google's giving me.
It's been 10 years now since Maximilian passed away.
But what's all this about a puzzle-solving party to share it out?
It sounds rather queer. Do you think it's a hoax?
Hoax or not, it sounds like fun. We'll go.
Catriel just saw puzzles and party and riches and went, yes. That just makes it the perfect trap for her. Oh no.
I think you'll find it wasn't actually your name on the invitation.
I expect that's because of the sign above the door. It only says Layton after all. I imagine whoever sent the invitation was hoping for the attendance of a great puzzle solver.
And we are a great puzzle solver, so...
In which case, the invitation landed in the right lap anyway. If there's anyone who can outstrip Dad in the puzzle-solving department, it's me.
Oh, really?
Diamonds aren't forever.
So, this is Richmond Court.
It's gone to the dogs, but you can tell it was quite something in its day.
Ah, it's the dragons.
Well, what do you know?
Gosh, it seems we weren't the only people who had a mysterious invitation in the post.
That's quite an impressive guest list.
Yes, 7 of London's wealthiest.
I didn't know you'd be coming too.
Hello, Mr. Barnum. I see you're in very good company. I wonder why we're all here together.
Yeah, it's a real head-scratcher, ain't it?
I wonder how much of this case will be voiced. Almost like everyone from past cases are important figures, indeed. I mean, between last case and this case, I think we're seeing everyone, because we didn't see the dragons last case.
I don't know what this is all about, but who wouldn't be intrigued by a note like that?
I quite agree. I couldn't imagine declining such a fascinating invitation.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Richmond Court. I am your host, Lord Adamas.
it really shows how much time I spend watching Disney park stuff that I heard "I am your host" and finished it in my brain with "ghost host."
Huh?
I would like to invite you all to take part in a game with me. A puzzle-solving game with the very highest stakes.
This is crazy.
Lose, and the entire fortune will be donated to the Dark Jewel Foundation.
Haunted Mansion, yes. Indeed, Haunted Mansion. But what's the Dark Jewel Foundation, though?
So, on the table in front of you, you will find some contracts. Sign them, please.
Have we got a lawyer here to look over these contracts?
Getting crazier.
You may, of course, refuse if you wish. As long as you don't mind your dirty secret being exposed.
A dirty secret?
Secret?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they'll all jump to sign on the dotted line. This all sounds totally above board.
I feel like all of the millionaires are gonna sign it quite readily.
Oh, well, this promises to be quite entertaining. Yes, count me in.
Oh, yes. The mayor never shies away from a challenge. What fun.
With that voice, your first thought was what to play it. Well, I mean, he did say that, basically. That's Saw, isn't it? I haven't seen any of those movies.
What?
Why not? Sounds like it's worth taking a punt on.
Exactly. We dragons didn't get where we are today without taking risks. I'm in.
I am of the same opinion as you. Liza, what is your feeling?
I think I ought to have a go. Do I sign here?
Yeah, there's something going on with these dragons.
Well, Lord Adamas, whoever you are, you have your wish. We have all signed on the dotted line.
Actually, Catriel and Co have not.
Excellent. So let's get started on the puzzles.
Oh, so we don't have to sign. Cool. Well, that's all 7 of our dirty signatures on the paperwork. Precisely how is this puzzle-solving party going to proceed, please? The rules of the game I have devised for you all are extremely simple. From this hallway, you have access to 4 rooms. The red door leads to the Rosenberg room. The blue door leads to a room called the Treasury. The green door leads to the Hope room. And behind the purple door is a room called the Treachery. The Rosenberg room and the Treasury? Honestly, what's all this nonsense about hope and treachery? You must locate and solve a hidden puzzle in each of the 4 rooms. If you fail at a puzzle, you lose. And, according to the terms of the contracts you just signed, you will hand over your fortunes to me. If you complete all 4 puzzles successfully, you win. In which case, you will become the heir of the great Richmond fortune. I hope that's all clear. Good. Then please, pick a door and begin.
Well, it sounds simple enough. I feel my fortune swelling already. Now don't be so sure of yourself, Dudley. I'll give you a run for your money. So you can choose which room you tackle when. Which means that the order you go at them could be strategically important. Oh dear, I'm really not sure which door to pick first. All roads lead to the same destination, Lisa. You must solve all the puzzles in the end if you wish to win. Well, that's a good point. I suppose we should simply say, may the best man or woman win. All the other guests have picked a room and gone in, miss.
Where do you think we should start?
Yes. Let me see. Welcome, Miss Layton. Miss Catrielle Layton.
Whose is that voice?
It's the same person who was speaking before. It seems the mysterious Lord Adamus is welcoming me personally.
I invited Professor Layton to this event as an adjudicator.
It's a shame he hasn't come. Well, I mean, I still think that Shell might be late. It might be the professor, but which means he has come. I'm afraid my father's busy, but I'm here. Couldn't I help?
There's just one thing the adjudicator must do first. I need you to sign the contract that you'll find in the middle of the room.
What sort of contract? I'm gonna look at other things first. Haha. This is the Hope Room behind this door, isn't it?
Green for hope. Makes perfect sense.
Ah, this is an incense burner. I don't believe it's in use at the moment, though. This is the door that leads to the Rosenberg room, then.
I suppose that red mountain emblem is the Rosenberg. Sounds important.
Hey, hint coins. Plethora of hint coins. This round head is the Richmond family crest, is it? Another hint coin. Not on this side. What is it? Look at them chompers.
What a huge portrait. Who is that old man?
Ah, yes. I've seen that face before in the papers. That is Maximilian Richmond, the multimillionaire owner of this palace who passed away 10 years ago.
The master of the house, eh?
That's right. And when he died, his enormous fortune simply disappeared. There were rumours that he hid it somewhere when he knew he was going to die. And now it seems that someone has uncovered it. Who is this Lord Adamus? If I remember rightly, this door is the room that Adamus called the Treachery.
Sounds inviting, doesn't it?
I found another thing that I can poke and it moves. Oh look, Shell. Do you see how this burner swings?
A swinging burner? Really? Oh, the technology.
Oh look, Shell.
What now? Don't tell me it smells.
No, there's a puzzle hidden in it. We could do something to lighten the mood, don't you think?
bead brick. Oh no, not this again. I failed so badly at this, but then again, I understand it now. Oh no, wait, no, this is a different kind. I liked this one. Here we have a simple child's toy that consists of 5 rows of 5 wooden poles each, on which you can thread coloured beads. A little boy was counting the beads on, but he's lost count. With a view from above, from the front, and from the right-hand side, can you work out how many red beads there are in total? The numbers on the view from above are the total number of black beads on that pole. Use this number to help you work out what's in the parts you can't see directly. So, from the right-hand side, it would appear... Okay, so that 2 in the bottom right corner is that 2 black beads that you can see here. So anything that's behind that is 1 bead each. Well, sorry, at most 2 beads actually. And since the numbers are the number of black beads, then this one over here is a black bead with a red bead on top of it. So I'm gonna actually draw this out for myself. Then I can make notes. So there's 1 red bead there. Now yeah, it's a black bead and a red bead because we can see from over here. This one here says it's got 1 black bead on top of it. But if you look at it from the side, we can see a red bead from the right hand side, so it must be a red bead with a black bead on top of it. So there's 1 on there. Now there's 2 black beads on this one, and if we look at it from the right, this one must be the one that's 3 beads high. So if there's 2 black beads, there's also 1 red bead there. So that's our 3rd red bead. If we take this one here, which has 1 black bead on it, if we look at it from the right hand side, it's a black bead, then a red bead. I mean, we can also see the red bead from the top as well. But we can see that that's all that's on this one. So there's 1 red bead on there. The one below it has 1 black bead, but we can see when we look at it from the right that there's 2 red beads underneath there. So there's 2 red beads there, which puts us up to 6 so far. Okay, so that's 2 beads there. This one that's at this side is this one that we can see here, which has 2 black beads and a red bead in the middle. So there's 1 there. 0 at that one. So looking this way, we can see 2 red beads. This one here says it's got 3 black beads. And if we look at from this side, it's 5 tall, so it's this 5 here, so there's 2 red beads on there. And then this one here has 2 black beads. Now we know from looking at the thing from the side here that this one's got to be 4 beads tall, which means that the bottom 2 beads are red. So 2 again. And looking at the notes I've made, I've dealt with all of the things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 red beads. It's not your kind of puzzle, huh? I like this kind of puzzle, as long as I've got a piece of paper to, you know, use as my memory.
This should do it, I think. And that's how it's done.
You did it! If you can count the total number of beads, the answer pops out by simply subtracting the total number of black beads. Yeah, that's not how I did it! That's not how I did it, game. Well, I suppose it is. But, like, the total number of beads for each... For each stack. But... Ah, that was fun. Can we stop fiddling with the fixtures and fittings now? No, I'm gonna poke at this several more times, because it moves. Okay, that's enough of that. So this is the door that leads to the treasury, then? Who knew? That sparkling gemstone picture really throws you off, doesn't it? Alright, I guess it's down to the contract now. It's a Pokemon because are you sure? I'm not a cat! I promise I'm not a cat. This is cat. This is the contract. Let's see what this is all about. The adjudicator hereby consents to make the events he or she witnesses at this puzzle-solving event known to the general public. What unusual terms! I was expecting to be sworn to secrecy, not the other way around. Now, Miss Layton, before you sign on the dotted line, first let's see if you're a worthy substitute for your father. How many puzzles have you solved so far in your career as a detective? Well, it seems you've solved a total of 128 puzzles so far. In that case, I'm willing to accept you as an adjudicator in your father's stead. There was me wondering for a second if we were going to have to go back and do the additional puzzles. Because there are puzzles that we've missed because there's puzzles that appear after you've done the things that you can then go back into. Which I was planning to do at the end. And I guess I can do that at the end because apparently I've done enough right now. So now, please sign the contract. You will be required to spread the word about what you witness here today, to make the public aware of what transpires. There, I've signed it. Is that alright? Very good. Now you know the rules. Losers lose everything. And the winner takes away the great Richmond fortune. Your job is to oversee the puzzle solving until all participants have been eliminated. Or until somebody wins. So, the puzzles of Richmond Court await you. Enjoy. Are we allowed to solve them ourselves? Or do we have to just watch the dragons flail? Well, you got the job, Cat. Now where do we start? His bet is he wants to spread the word the contestants aren't that smart by throwing difficult puzzles at them. Maybe. I think he wants... I think the dragons have done something. That secret that he said would come out if they didn't sign the contract. I think he wants whatever that is to come out. Let me see. Alright, I've decided. We start in the Rosenberg room. Oh, good, Catriel, because that's also where I would have chosen to start if I'd been given the choice. Always start from the left.
Because
I feel like it.
Put me down now. Because you feel like it.
Sure, let's not forget that Miss Layton's instincts have led to the successful resolution of a great many cases. Why always from the left? Because? That's just how you do it, right? It's just how it's done. Like I sort of always do it that way. Like if you've got like a car boot sale or a big dealer's room at a convention or anything like that, start from the left and work your way around consistently, and then you hit everything. You could technically start from the right, but I've done that sometimes when it looks like from where I'm starting from that would be simpler, but it just feels wrong. I'm quite sure they'll guide her well now too. Thank you, Ernest. So, unless you have a better suggestion, Shirl?
Well, not really, no.
I thought so. Into the Rosenberg room, then. Here we are in the Rosenberg room, then. It's every bit as ostentatious as the hallway, isn't it?
Didn't someone say this Richmond Court was a deserted ghost house? Well, the ghosts certainly seem to have some nice furniture. This place is swanky.
I'm starting to think perhaps all the rumours about this place are unfounded. Miss Layton, Shirl, Mr. Sloanes and Mr. Chance are over there, look.
We're not the only mongrels to have picked this room, then.
Well, I mean, there's 4 rooms and 7 dragons, so I'm expecting to find an average of 2. For a convention, first use the booths you know are there and wouldn't hit up first, and then from the left in a leafy fence. See? You also go with from the left. Although rather than, yeah, I'm usually an up the aisles and back again. And then onto the next one, up and back and up and back. Yeah, because you enter from the left. Exactly. So I think I once went to a car boot sale where the entrance basically put you on the right, and I was like, that's not right. I'm gonna walk to the other end of the field before I start then. Looks like they're discussing something. Seriously, Grant, what are we doing here? Don't you think this whole thing is a farce?
Come on, Caesar, you know as well as I do what this is all about. All 7 of us invited here to Richmond Court of all places.
Are we playing Cluedo?
Are we playing Cluedo? Is one of these folks a murderer? Yes, but why now? It's been years since it happened. And in any case, no one besides us 7 knows what went on. True, I don't understand it either. Which is why we have no choice but to agree to this charade. Or a future murder victim. Yeah, maybe. Come on, we're supposed to be finding a puzzle in this room, remember? I don't know what they were alluding to there, but anyway, it doesn't sound like they've found the puzzle yet. Let's go and talk to them. I'm curious about something. I'm curious about... I mean, that's not a particularly hidden puzzle, but it looks like a puzzle. I had something there. There we go. I say, it looks like it's about to snow out there. Hey, hint coin. The biggest puzzle will be the identity of Adamas. It could be Maximilian Richmond himself, not actually dead. Ooh, a puzzle. A hidden puzzle. This clock is a little peculiar, don't you think? Why, it's telling the right time, isn't it? Exactly. But this is supposed to be an old abandoned palace. You wouldn't expect any clocks in here to tell the correct time, would you? No, that's true. That is very strange. And someone's even kindly hidden a puzzle in it as well. Shell, would you like to do the honors? Me? Hey look, a hidden puzzle. Oh no! Houses of Hanoi. A new design of house allows you to arrange the floors however you'd like. Just select a building to hoist off the topmost floor with a crane and move it to another plot of land. Your task is to make all the houses look as they appear on the plans. However, houses can have up to 5 floors max, and you have a maximum of 28 hoists with the crane in which to achieve your goal. Yay! Houses of Hanoi! Right. I want to try and get the base floors. Sorted. First. Oh, I think it may have mucked this up. This isn't gonna work very well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start this again. Because I have used too many things to get this here. Yeah, that's not gonna work too well. I'm lucky interested in Wonderland for the next event, am I? Why is that? Savannah Claw cards are freebie. Yes. Yes, I was aware of that. I am glad. Yeah. Short of moves. With that, I'll have the full set of Fairy Gala Savannah Claw voice. And they're all very pretty. I'm gonna take a hint. You'll want to get the central ground floor in place early on, so let's consider your first few moves. Take the central red floor and left-hand yellow floor to the right-hand plot. Central red... Okay. The red and the yellow. And let's go read that again. Now take the central yellow floor to the right as well, and the central roof section to the left. Okay, so this is how it wants me to start. Was that one how it wanted me to start? Central roof section to the left, yes. Why to the left, though? You need more hints. I need more hints. So, I mean, I can usually get the Towers of Hanoi done. I don't like being limited by the number of movements I can make. Because I'll get it eventually. Continuing on from hint 1, move all 3 floors from the right to the central plot to clear the right-hand plot again. Then take 4 floors off the left-hand plot in turn and move them all to the right-hand plot. Okay. Put these 3 back again. Then put 4 over here. Okay, then we need to put that over the... Right, so 17 moves, okay. I want to... I think I can do it from here now. Move that one over to there as well. This up there, that up there, that over there, this one down, that one down, that over there, yes. That's up there, and 1, 2. With 4 moves left over.
Puzzle's got some bite. I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
You did it. After all that construction experience, you're ready to build a skyscraper now. No, I'm not.
You'd think it was this Adamas fellow who's been keeping the clocks around here running.
I'm not sure. All I can say for sure is you have to take rumours with a pinch of salt. A melted timepiece. Oh, very Salvador Dali. Oh. Is there something up there? Here. Is this crystal, I wonder? What an enormous piece! Yeah. Alright, let's talk to them. Mr. Chance and Mr. Sloanes, I see we've chosen the same room.
Ah, Catriel, hello. This was your choice too, was it?
You haven't managed to find the puzzle yet, then?
No, not yet. We've been looking, but no luck so far.
It's all a part of this Adamas's fun, I suppose, testing us to see if we can find his puzzles, let alone solve them.
You've seen an IRL version of the Dali clock? Ooh, interesting. Where was that?
Do either of you know Lord Adamas?
Never even heard the name before.
Nor me. I don't think any of us seven know who he is.
I'll tell you one thing, I put money on him not being a real lord.
No shit.
He's playing us and I don't like that. This whole puzzle party idea stinks.
But you sounded rather enthusiastic about it before. I must say though, the stakes are alarmingly high. True, you could win the Richmond fortune, but on the other hand you stand to lose everything you own.
Ah, in a shop. Interesting, interesting.
It's a very risky gamble.
You're right there, but I've never balked at taking risks before and I'm not about to start now.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's that the stakes are always high in business. Success doesn't come for free. Oh, I see. Yes. And of course, Lord Adamas did mention a secret that he'd expose if you refused to participate.
Listen, Cat, if you've been in business as long as I have, you'd have more than a few skeletons in the closet, I'm sure.
Absolutely, so we'd appreciate it if you didn't ask too many questions. Anyway, we've got a puzzle to find, haven't we?
Aye, it's time to stop bellyaching and start puzzle hunting.
I mean, I already... Is it over here? That's not particularly well hidden, is it?
Now that's really something. Although, what is it really? It's not a painting, is it?
That's stained glass, Shell. Haven't you ever seen any before? Oh, interesting. There are pieces of glass missing in some places.
Maybe they got broken.
Mr. Richmond was extremely wealthy, Shell. I don't imagine he would have left something like this in a state of disrepair.
Good point, well made. Found the puzzle, have you, Catriel?
No, not yet. We were just studying this piece of stained glass. For some reason, there are one or two pieces of glass missing from it.
Is that the pieces that are in the convenient trunk over on the left?
Well, I did hear that Mr. Richmond was very ill in his final years. He probably didn't bother keeping up with repairs on the place. I don't know. It strikes me as odd. If it was in the process of being repaired, it would have been in situ here. In which case, where are the new pieces of glass?
Yep, hidden puzzle indeed. Down here! The thing that I wasn't allowed to look at earlier, that's a very blatant puzzle.
Oh, what's this? It looks like small fragments of red glass. Glass? Oh, do be careful, miss. You don't want to hurt yourself. Don't worry, Ernest. They're not very sharp. Yeah, because they're supposed to be in a stained glass. I wonder if these...
Are you onto something, Cat?
Well, I wonder if these pieces of glass would fit into the stained glass window.
Yes!
I think we've just discovered the hidden puzzle of the Rosenberg room. Very Dora the Explorer. Do you see the fragments of glass? Where are the fragments? Do you see them? Yes, exactly. I've never watched Dora the Explorer, but I know the thing of it, I guess. On the ball as ever, Catriel. Well done. So what's the puzzle all about then? What is this Adamas filler trying to stump us with? I don't imagine it's going to be easy to solve, but that makes it all the more fun. The Red Mountain. Yeah, it's the kind of puzzle that I expected it to be. There's an unfinished stained glass window called the Red Mountain, but the most important part, the mountain, is missing. Can you put the pieces in to complete the picture? It's important to make sure that the two different patterns of glass are placed alternately. Press and hold A to pick up a piece so you can move it into the frame, press L or R while holding a piece to rotate it. Yeah, this is what I expected it to be like, so let's just start like this. But then we need some... If we put this here, that's still alternating. Then we'd have to... Oops, I rotated it too many times. Put that there. And then this, like that, and... Oh no! Well, that's clearly not right. What if we put this here? Nope, that's not gonna work either. Time to cut off a piece of glass, right? Okay, what if we put that there? And then... No, then we just end up with what we had before, so... What if we then put this here? Then that like this, and I think I've got it now. There we go. Easy! It only took me a couple of attempts.
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Also, aren't the dragons supposed to be solving this and not me? You did it! The Red Mountain is now complete. The towering figure rising towards the sun has a certain strength. There! The stained glass image is complete.
Very nice, Cat. Well done.
Oh look, there's something written on the bottom of the box that the glass pieces were in. So there is. Allow me, miss. The Rosenberg was barren. Nothing grew there. No one owned it. No one wanted it. Yet underground treasure sparkled.
Great story. What does it mean?
It sounds like it has some hidden meaning, but... There can't be any doubt now, Grant. Surely it must be the same Rosenberg. Which could mean this Adamas knows.
Alright, keep your hair on, Caesar. We don't know that for sure yet.
We're talking about everything I've built up, my entire fortune. That tiny publishing firm I started out with, and now I'm in a position where I control one of London's biggest papers.
Aye, you're not the only one of us who came from humble origins. It's funny, actually. Makes you think of how we were back then. 10 years ago now.
Yes, 10 years ago. It feels like an age. I worked so hard, and he was... It seems Mr. Chant and Mr. Sloanes didn't manage to solve the puzzle.
so they have to hand over their fortunes.
Unless they want to break the terms of the contract, yes.
So, are we enjoying ourselves? Oh, whoops. I missed the line there. How did you find the puzzle I set you? Those who solved it are invited to move to another room and take the next challenge. Those who failed to solve it have lost everything. Please leave the room and proceed along the road to ruin. The road to where?
There's a passageway over there. I expect that's what he's referring to.
The conveniently open door over there. Losers must wait in the cellars. Those still in the game, please have fun.
Loser? I've never been a loser in my life.
Settle down, Caesar. We didn't manage to solve the puzzle, so for that reason we're out. Come on, let's go. Wouldn't only one person be able to solve each puzzle? Are we just going to solve all of the puzzles and just knock all the dragons out? Who in their right minds would accept this clearly rigged game? Mm-hmm. I mean, clearly there's a big secret that they're protecting. They couldn't have their tails any further between their legs.
Understandably, on paper at least, they've just lost their entire fortunes. But they knew what they were getting themselves into. Anyway, we must find the next puzzle. Let's go back out into the hall.
Rosenberg. Is our first clue. In Cat & Co.'s first room, the red-doored Rosenberg room, was a stained glass picture. After fitting the missing pieces in place, it shows a beautiful red mountain. Back to the hallway. Seems to be a big case with the amount of pieces. I mean, it's got 6 pieces, the exact same as all the other cases. Well, there are 3 rooms left leading off this entrance hall, miss. Which one do we pick now? Hope, right? I would pick Hope next, or Treasure. What? Either Hope or Treasure. Yes, what are the options again? Well, there's the Treasury, the Hope Room, and the Treachery left. Well, I think the next room we should tackle is the Treasury. Ah, she's doing front to back. Front to back, left then right. I can live with that set of choices. It sounded like you put a lot of thought into that, but don't tell me that was your gut talking to you, wasn't it? Of course. We have to succeed at all the puzzles, so my gut tells me it doesn't matter which room we enter next. Well, in that case, it's through the blue door, isn't it? Quite right, Ernest. In we go. In we go, but next time, I think. This feels like a good point at which to end the stream. And then we can finish up this case next time. So, thank you very much for coming. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, which is linked below.
I post the streaming schedule both here on YouTube in the community tab and over on social media. This was the last scheduled stream of the week, so there will be a new schedule up later tonight. And as Nick has so rightly guessed, the next stream will be tomorrow, Monday. And I think we'll be jumping into the new Twisted Wonderland event. So, hope to see you then, or another time. Once again, thanks for coming. And this is Kalla, signing out. See ya, bye bye.